Hey players, I want to share with you some things I've learned over the past couple of years. And yes, I changed my mind because when you get new information, new facts, talk to experts, you should change your mind, right? Because you've got new information and we want to keep leveling up all the time. So I did an awesome leadership program called ALF, Oregon American Leadership Forum, and we traveled to different towns in Oregon. I live in Portland, and so this was part of like getting us out of just the urban setting. We had people in our cohort from all over, but most of us were from Portland because it's the biggest city. And we went to more rural places, smaller towns, and we talked to local leaders. And our job as leaders ourselves was not to solve things. Our job was to listen and to learn and to discuss what we learned and what implications might be for us. But it was a really great place of humility. It was a really great place of mutual respect and learning. And one of the biggest things I learned is how complex issues are. So why does this matter to you? Of course, in business, in your organization, I think earlier in your career, or sometimes the less you've been out in the world, yes, I'm saying younger, we can see things really in black and white, like this is right, this is wrong, this is the right way to do things, and this is the wrong way to do things. And that's based on your own perspective. Now, I believe in objective truth. I'm not saying my own truth is the only truth that there is. My experience matters to me, but objectively what we all agree on also matters. So when it comes to your workplace and negotiating something or finding a solution to a big, hairy, complex problem, please open your mind to people who've been around the block more times than you have, to people who've studied it longer than you have, and have more experience in that topic. The other thing is in our communities, right? I really love local government and getting involved in politics, and you may think, well, that's not really my realm, but actually it is because it affects your life, so you gotta stay involved. It's actually election day here for a special election in Portland and Oregon-wide, actually, and you've got to participate in those things because that's where the decisions get made that really affect your life. Here's an example. Our mayor just dropped a budget proposal for the next fiscal year, and some city councilors are wiling out trying to cut all this money from small business support and economic development. Well, that directly affects me, right? Because I and my friends and my clients get small business support from the local city government when we get stuck sometimes. And, you know, some of my friends even run those organizations that get that support. So all of us have banded together and we've been giving feedback and saying, like, it's not as simple as just like take this money away or use this other money that's not really meant for that. Like, you're really hurting our own organizations or the possibilities in the future for our city working well. So, you know, had to write a letter and I wrote a rap about it. But it is really important to be not only involved, but also see the complexities of how everything's connected. I know some of my friends who work in nonprofit or even in government kind of like are like business is evil. Well, not all business. Some nonprofits are also evil. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but let's just say there's certain businesses that are organized as a nonprofit that really shouldn't be. I digress. We need all those things for a healthy ecosystem, for a healthy community, and for healthy work with one another. It takes all kinds. So today, my challenge to you is notice some of the complexity in some of the problems you're facing. Lots of different things are affecting that issue. It might be something you see out in these streets. It might be something on your laptop right in front of you. Stay humble, stay curious, game on. Lyrically, I'm a problem, that's when the show starts.